Hello guys, I hope you all are doing well. It's a Saturday, so without wasting time, let's get into our answer writing discussion video. Today's question is again over inclusive growth, where it said that it is argued that the strategy of inclusive growth is intended to meet the objectives of inclusiveness and sustainability together. This question, if you look at Sanjeev Verma book, or if you have gone through that, you'll realize that this paragraph was there and this question is a line from there and we have to comment on the statement. So let's start with the video with our introduction and everything. If you've seen my inclusive growth video, you will know that yes, I copied this paragraph down from the Sanjeev Verma book, and now you'll see that this was the sole paragraph where it was written that it is a strategy which aims at achieving a particular type of growth process which will meet objectives of inclusiveness and sustainability. So accordingly, this was the line in Sanjeev Verma book from where now this has become a question and you have to write the answers on that. So if you've gone through that video, good, you'll be able to relate. If you haven't, please go and watch right now. So now we have the notes processing and everything. So now again, if you've seen the video, you would know that how I asked you all to relate with all the questions, to link them. So here again, this note was there that inclusive growth should lead to blah blah blah. So accordingly, now if you have to talk about that, this will meet the inclusiveness and sustainability. Why? Because employment opportunities are there, so it's going to be sustainable too. The regional imbalances is there, so it's going to be sustainable too. If we have creating opportunities for skill development information, it will be sustainable too. Again, the better dispersal of industries, it will give us increased agro-based industries. There'll be a gradual shift from excessive economic dependence on agricultural sector, and now you know why there's so much of dependence on agricultural sector and what are the disadvantages. And you'll also have the increased vocational employment and everything which inclusive growth gives us, and which the points, if you explain it in the best way possible, would explain you that. And then you also have the elements of IG that we've already discussed in that video. If you haven't watched, go and watch. So we have economic growth, skill development, financial inclusion, social development, technological advancement. So accordingly, you can mention about these points and you can write how working on this is helping us in inclusivity and sustainability, in how inclusive growth is going to be this, and thus you prove your answer. And also when you come into the conclusion after having this as the body, there was again another point that I told you all that I just liked the sentence, so I wrote it down so that I could use it in my answers. And here again I have one, because there was a point, this is I think from Ramesh Singh book, where you'll see in the mid it's given that this is best done by adopting monitorable targets which should reflect the multidimensional economic and social objectives of inclusive growth. So this again is what the question is exactly asking. Alright guys, this was it with today's video. We had an answer writing discussion round, and today I decided that inclusive growth video would be seen in depth, because there are going to be a lot more questions with that, because inclusive growth has been there in every year, almost every year. So you guys have to bear with that, and you guys have to start writing answers relating to that, because now Ideal Bibliotheca has completed inclusive growth, completed its revision. And if you all want that the big video that it was, you need a summarized form, do let me know, we'll come out with that. But apart from that, we've had our answer writing thing. The means answer writing is important, and inclusive growth has been a very vital part of the UPSC paper, of the UPSC syllabus. So I think that's going to be very important that we go through that we know about it, and accordingly we proceed with our syllabus. So please do start writing answers. Do not neglect this. Do not, because this is going to be one of the vital aspect of your preparation, and you cannot skip it, you cannot postpone it, you cannot delay it. But if you have any doubt, do let me know. We can sort it out, we can talk about it, we can discuss over it, and we can know more about it. But do not neglect answer writing. That's all I want to say. We meet next on Monday. Thanks for watching.